everyone, welcome back. For this week's look, I wanted to do a really simple makeup for a date night. I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I wanted to do something really glam, but really simple as well. And I remember watching the Golden Globes a few weeks back, and I was in love with Lilly Collins makeup. It was really soft and pretty and feminine, but still really glam. And I kind of drew inspiration from that and kind of amped it up a little. So I used a bunch of my items that were in my favorites video, and I kind of put them to use and showed you how I used them. So if you want to see how I recreated this look, just keep on watching. I'm going to be starting off with my base, and I'm going to be breaking down a lot of these steps as if I were working on a client. The products that were in my favorites are a lot of my products that I only use on my clients, with a few exceptions. So I am going to start off with foundation as I do normally. I don't normally use a primer. If I do use anything before foundation, it would be a moisturizer or Max Fix Plus, just for a little hydration, and it makes the foundation slip a little more. And for foundation, I'm going to be mixing a combination of Revlon's Photo Stay and I'm with L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte. I always start in the middle of the face and work my way out. Once I buffed in the foundation with a brush, I always go over it with a beauty blender. I'm going to be using Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and I'm really going to blend in the foundation and absorb any excess product that's on top of the skin. For concealer, I'm going to be using Kevyn's Sensual Skin Enhancer in number 2. I like to apply it with a brush and pinpoint the areas I want to brighten, and then I go in and blend it out with a beauty blender. To set the concealer, I'm going to be using MAC's Shaping Powder in Emphasize Me. I like to apply this with a beauty blender, and I do apply a lot, and then I go in with a brush and just remove the excess powder. This powder is very brightening, so I don't normally ever use it on my clients. I just use it on myself because I like that extra brightness. But for clients, I'll use a translucent powder with the same technique. Now after looking like a scary ghost, I go in with cream contour just to bring more warmth to my skin. I'm going to be taking Ben Nye's Media Pro palette and I'm going to be mixing 3 shades. When it comes to cream contour, I always work off of a palette. I always press the product into my brush before touching the skin. This product in particular sets very quickly, so I have to work in small layers and build up the color. When I was first working on clients, I was very heavy-handed and I had a really difficult time blending out product. So the best thing I've learned is working in small layers with as little product as possible to achieve the best results. And to set with powder, I'm going to be going into Ben Nye's Powder Contour number 2. And I'm going to go in with a softer hand and just apply to the same areas. And just to bronze up the skin and blend it out a little more, I'm going to be going in with NARS Laguna Bronzer. And to highlight, I'm going to be mixing 2 ColourPop highlighters in Wisp and Spoon. And I do go heavy-handed on the highlighter. It's just personal preference, so you can apply as little or as much as you like. And for blush, I'm going to be using Makeup Forever's eyeshadow in number 41 and Ben Nye in Golden Apricot. I'm going to mix these 2 and apply it to the apples of my cheek and blend back into my bronzer. For eyeshadow, I wanted to keep it really basic and clean. I'm going to be mixing 3 brown matte shadows and layering them one on top of the other. I'm going to be starting off with MAC's Kid. It is a matte light brown caramel color, and I'm going to be blending it all over the lid. This is more just of a wash of color, and I don't use eyeshadow primers. I normally either use concealer or foundation as a base, unless I'm doing a really dramatic eye, but for this, the foundation is just enough. I'm then going to go in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. I'm using this just to deepen up the color, and I'm going to sweep it along the same area as I did with MAC's Kid. And for the final color, I'm going to be going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the color Dusty Rose. And I'm mainly going to just focus this in the middle of the lid and sweep it back and forth up to the brow. With no additional product, I'm just going to sweep back and forth all over the lid to melt all the colors together. Combining 2 different mascaras, I'm going to be coating the top and bottom lashes. I'm also going to be going in with long double flared individuals, and I'm going to place them along the top lash line. I start in the middle and I work my way out. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how out of focus I was in the video, so I can't show you how I placed them. I only captured shots of them already laid down. I will do a separate video where I show you how in depth I place them, but in this video, I can only show you the end result. And these are the completed lashes. For lips, I'm going to be using Jouer's lip cream, and I'm going to apply it straight from the brush. And this is a final look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is right up your alley for your Valentine's date night. Yeah, I really loved how it turned out. I'm obsessed with this lip. I love the formula, I love the color, I love it. I think I'm gonna take it on a date because it is just giving me life right now. Thank you again for watching, and I hope a few of my tips will help you out on your next look. So until next week with another look, I'll see you then. Oh, actually, I want to say congratulations to Tati, who just had her baby, to Tati and Alex. And he is so beautiful and so cute, and I just can't wait to squeeze him and meet him, and he's just everything. So congratulations again, Tati, and your baby boy. I hope we can bring him in for our next tutorial. But yeah, until next week, we'll see you then. Bye.